各位记者，大家好。
Friends from the press, good evening.
10月1号的晚上，中国国家主席习近平应邀同美国总统特朗普在布宜诺斯艾利斯共进晚餐，举行会晤。
On the evening of the 1st of December, Chinese President Xi Jinping was invited to a dinner and a meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump in Buenos Aires of Argentina.
这次会晤是中美两国元首自去年11月北京会晤以来的再次聚会。两国元首在友好坦诚的气氛中进行了2个半小时的深入的交流，远远超出了预定的时间。那么，这次会晤达成了重要共识，为今后一个时期的中美关系指明了方向。
This is the second meeting between the two presidents since their last meeting in November last year. In a friendly and candid atmosphere, the two presidents had profound discussions that have lasted for 2.5 hours. The time was much longer than the schedule. The two presidents reached important common understandings, and the meeting certainly has charted the course for China-U.S. relations in the some time to come.
习近平主席指出，中美作为2个大国，在促进世界和平和繁荣方面共同肩负的责任越来越重大，合作是双方最好的选择。两国元首同意中美关系一定要搞好，也一定会搞好。双方同意推进以协调、合作、稳定为基调的中美关系。
President Xi has pointed out that both China and the United States are big countries. Therefore, the two countries are shouldering increasingly important common responsibilities for world peace and prosperity. For both countries, cooperation is the best choice. The two presidents have also agreed that the two countries can and should ensure success of China-U.S. relations. Coordination, cooperation, and stability should become the defining features of the bilateral relations.
两国元首同意继续通过访问、会晤、通话、通信等方式保持密切的交往，共同引领中美关系的发展方向。双方将适时再次进行互访。
The two presidents also agreed to keep in close touch with each other through mutual visits, meetings, telephone calls, and correspondence, and will continue to provide guidance on China-U.S. relations. They have also agreed to have further exchange of visits at appropriate time.
双方同意共同努力，推动两国各个领域的交流合作，取得更多的成果。
The two presidents also agree to make joint efforts to make cooperation and communication between the two countries even more fruitful.
双方就经贸问题进行的讨论十分积极，富有建设性。两国元首达成共识，停止相互加征新的关税。
Discussion between the two presidents on economic and trade issues is very positive and constructive. The two presidents have come to the agreement on stopping imposition of additional tariffs.
双方就如何妥善解决存在的分歧和问题，提出了一系列建设性的方案。中方愿意根据国内市场和人民的需要扩大进口，包括从美国购买适销对路的商品，逐步缓解贸易不平衡的问题。
The two sides have also come up with constructive proposals on properly handling the differences and issues in the bilateral relations. China will, in keeping with its domestic market needs and people's needs, increase its imports, including the marketable products from the United States, in an effort to gradually ease the imbalances in two-way trade.
双方同意相互开放市场，在中国推进新一轮改革开放的进程中，使美方的合理关切得到逐步的解决。
The two sides have also agreed to open their markets to each other, and as China is enhancing its new round of reform and opening up, the legitimate concerns of the United States may get gradually resolved.
双方工作团队将按照两国元首达成的原则共识，朝着取消所有加征关税的方向加紧磋商，尽早达成互利双赢的具体协议。
The two teams will follow the guidance reached by the principal agreements reached by the two presidents and step up their negotiations toward the elimination of all additional tariffs.
双方都认为这次会晤达成的原则共识意义重大，不仅有效阻止了经贸摩擦的进一步扩大，而且为双方合作共赢开辟了新的前景，不仅有利于中美两国各自的发展和人民的福祉，而且有利于世界经济的稳定增长和各国的利益。
Both sides believe that the principal agreement reached between the two presidents has significant importance. The principal agreement has effectively prevented further expansion of economic frictions between two countries, but more importantly has opened up new space for win-win cooperation between the two countries. As such, it is conducive to not only the development of both countries and the well-being of Chinese and American people, but also to stable growth of the world economy and the common interests of all countries.
事实证明，中美之间共同的利益大于分歧，合作的需要大于摩擦。只要双方本着相互尊重的精神，照顾彼此的关切，以平等的态度认真对话，就可以找到合作共赢的解决问题办法。
Facts have proved that China and the United States have more common interests than differences, and there is greater need for cooperation than frictions, as long as the two sides work together in a spirit of mutual respect, take care of each other's concerns, and be serious in dialogue as equals. The two sides will find win-win solutions to their problems.
双方同意采取积极行动，加强治法、禁毒方面的合作，包括对芬太尼物质的管控。中方迄今采取的措施得到了包括美国在内的国际社会的充分肯定。中方决定对芬太尼类物质进行整类列管，并启动有关法规的调整的程序。
The two sides have also agreed to take active actions on cooperation of law enforcement and the control of illicit narcotics, including the management and control of fentanyl. So far, China's actions in this regard have been fully recognized by the international community, including the United States. China will also schedule all forms of fentanyl substances and start the adjustment of the related regulations.
中方阐述了在台湾问题上的原则立场，美方表示将继续奉行一个中国的政策。
China has also expounded on its overall position on the Taiwan question, while the United States has expressed that it will continue to adhere to the One China policy.
双方还就朝鲜半岛问题交换了意见，中方支持美朝领导人再次会晤，希望美朝双方相向而行，照顾彼此的合理关切，并行推进半岛 完全无核化和建立半岛和平机制。美方赞赏中方发挥的积极作用，希望同中方就此保持沟通与协调。
The two sides have also exchanged views on the Korean Peninsula issue. China expressed its support to another summit between the United States and the DPRK. China encourages the U.S. and DPRK to work towards the same goal, take care of each other's legitimate concerns, and advance denuclearization and establishment of a peace mechanism on the peninsula in parallel. The United States has expressed its appreciation of the positive role that China has played and expressed that it will continue coordination and communication with the Chinese side.
通过这次重要的会晤，两国元首为妥善解决存在的问题，推动中美关系的发展，做出了规划，指明了方向。我们双方将按照两国元首确定的原则和方向，采取积极行动，相向而行，相互尊重，聚焦合作，管控分歧，推动中美关系长期健康稳定的发展，更多更好的造福两国和世界人民。谢谢大家。
Through this important meeting between the two presidents have actually made plans and set the directions for proper handling of the various issues in China-US relations and for the further growth of the bilateral ties. The two working teams will take active actions and follow the guidance already laid out by the two presidents, work in coordinated efforts, focus on cooperation, properly manage their differences, and ensure sound and stable growth of China-US relations in many years to come. This way, both countries will deliver more and better benefits to the Chinese and American peoples and people in other parts of the world.
好，谢谢王毅国务委员。现在我们请王受文副部长向大家进一步介绍一下中美元首会晤，谈及两国经贸问题的有关情况。
I want to thank State Councilor Wang Yi, and now let me give the floor to Vice Minister of Commerce Wang Shouwen to brief about the discussion on economic and trade issues.
好，谢谢鲁康先生。刚刚王毅国务委员呢，已经对双方元首就经贸问题达成的共识呢做了介绍，我再做简短补充。
State Councilor Wang has already expounded on the presidential discussions on economic and trade issues between two countries. I will just give a few more information.
那么第一呢，就是美国政府对中国2000亿产品征收10%的加征关税，原定在明年1月1号。这个10%的关税要提高到25%，现在已经决定，明年1月1号之后仍然维持在10%的关税。
First of all, the U.S. government once made the decision of imposing the additional tariff of 25% on $200 billion of Chinese exports to the United States on the basis of the 10% of tariff. But now the U.S. government has revoked this decision, so there will be no more additional tariffs.
还是维持10%的这个关税。
And the tariff will be maintained at the 10% level.
第二呢，就是双方决定不再对其他的新的产品加征新的关税。
Second, the two sides have made the decision of not imposing new tariffs on other products.
第三呢，刚刚王毅国务委员已经提到。对于现在仍然加征的关税25%的这个关税，双方呢朝着取消的方向，将加紧谈判，达成协议。
Thirdly, as State Councilor has mentioned, for those remaining 25% of additional tariffs, the two working teams will step up negotiations in the direction of a complete cancellation of all these additional tariffs.
谢谢。
Thank you.
好，谢谢王部长。好，这样大家如果记者朋友们如果还有什么进一步的问题，可以通过外交部发言人和商务部新闻发言人的渠道进一步向我们提出。那么非常感谢今天这么晚大家来参加今天的催婚会，谢谢王国伟，谢谢两位部长，谢谢大家。
Further questions can be raised to the spokespersons of the two ministries. Thank you.
Thank you.